all you beautiful people out there. I am just chilling right here, winding some yarn, trying to get over this major ugly sinus infection. Not even sure. Whoa, laptop. Whoa. Yeah, I'm downstairs. I am not up there in that yarnery where I want to be, because I haven't gone upstairs yet. I usually come down and I stay down most of the day when I'm having a rough day. So this is one of those rough days, and just my last video was recorded downstairs here when I had struggled with serious nausea and sinus headache. I am not struggling with the headache per se as bad as it was on Sunday. It is Monday, right? I lose track of time when I am miserable like this. I do have my trusty stuff here beside me. Focus in, baby. Oh, good grief. This is like the oldest laptop. Ever. I'm staying hydrated because I am very feverish and ill. Keeping the fluids in me. A little pomegranate here, a little antioxidant happening. Oh, I put that over here with all of my friends. I just picked up this laptop, y'all. See if you can see maybe what's going on over there. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Anyway, I finally found the Crojo to do a little, come on, stitch marker. You didn't make it in, did you? No, obviously I didn't put the stitch marker in, but this is what I'm working on. Very beautiful. I love the way that it is gradually changing. And you guessed it, it is a corner to corner. My newest favorite, stitch thing going on. Hold that real still so you can see what's happening. Oh, I'm getting out of the camera. Sorry. I am in love with this. This is ice yarn. Fantasia, I think is what it's called. My sofa is red. This is my sofa behind me. This is the Chase Lounge that I'm reclining in. It's that Yarney Zebra Dora. The weather here in Kentucky has decided to attempt to be winter weather, and it's about 44 degrees outside right now. Yesterday was still in the 70s and rainy. The day before that was 70s, kids rumping and stumping and playing outside barefoot, shorts, parents in shorts. I mean, it was like 70 some degrees, 72 or 3. people were turning on their air conditioning. Not me. I just enjoyed that warm weather in my sweatpants and sweatshirt. I know. But I was trying to avoid getting sick. But obviously I was already sick and didn't realize it. I had a severe sinus infection. And if you recall, I had sinus surgery in September, so just really, really shocked that I have a sinus infection. The reason for the surgery was to cut down on sinus infections, but voila, I have the worst one of the century for me. But anyway, here we go. Look how beautiful this is. And I am sitting here winding this beauty. Look at it. I am in love with this. I am so in love with this ice yarn. And it is called Fantasia. Here's the little words to it. Okay, can't see that. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this laptop's little webcam, but there it is, Fantasia by Ice Yarn, made in Turkey, of course. Mine says GSC Textiles, I guess. GSC Textile Ltd. www.gsc.com.tr. I guess that stands for Turkey. This is a 100-gram ball. Oh, let me pull that on over there so you can see all those details that I was just reading to you. Okay. I apologize in advance that this is probably going to be one of the terrible quality videos. So I'm downstairs and I am doing the best I can with what I got. Oh, there's another skein of that beautiful Fantasia. Look at it, how beautiful. See if I can hold it still. And I have already used one ball. I'm finishing up one ball. 1, 2, 3, and this is considered number 4. So I am not sure this is going to be a very big throw unless I place another ice yarn order, but I really had no intention of doing that starting in January. So I may end up having to order more of this in order to finish this project, to finish this whip. In order for this whip to be a FO, I'm using a number 5.5 millimeter hook. Clover. Got my clover here, guys. Loving it. Got this in a giveaway. Thanks, Sweet Jane from Scraptastic Yarn Podcast. Love you, baby. So, yes, my resolution for the new year is not to order any more yarn in 2020 until I reach my birthday in June. And then I'm going to be all up in the Hobby Lobby going, sell me your clearance stuff. I want some clearance haul. So that's what's going on here, guys. So I'm ecstatic. I am working on not being a crazy buy stuff when you don't need it. I mean, I want it, but I need to use the yarn that I have before ordering anything else. And sorry, I'm still working on this ball. I'm trying to put this in a type of, yeah, I'm fixing this up so that I can just get right on with the project and not stress. I don't want to lose my hook, and I don't want to lose my place. I'm going to put a stitch marker to work here. How do you like it? I'm going to hold it up here by the camera. Maybe, if that's where the camera is. Seriously. Okay, get into the camera. Girl. It's a cross. It's a cross with 4 beads on it. Should have been. And it's that light bulb pin. Okay. Let's just hook that right on to my stitch, so I won't be upset that I'm losing my stitches. There you go. Be still so we can get a picture of you. There it is. Okay. But while we're chit-chatting, I was just decided that I would go right ahead and unwind this yarn barf. Really? Oh, no need getting loud and getting myself a headache. Just keep working here. Probably. Oh. So, this stuff feels heavenly. I didn't even tell you what its content is. It does have wool in it, and it isn't bothering me. I think there's specific kinds of wool that bother me. This is 25% wool and 75% premium acrylic. Yeah, using a 6 millimeter needle. It's a size 4. Sorry, I'm not real good with this webcam, y'all. It's looking horrific. Just take my word for it. Take my word for it, okay? There. So, what's everybody up to tonight? What's in your cup? I told you what was in mine, and I have snot up my nose, if anybody's wondering. Like, lots of it. A lot of infection going on there, and the zebra is very, very ill and running a temperature and feeling pretty, I was going to say miserable, but that was yesterday. Yesterday was a really bad day. I have been doing my nasal rinses that I was supposed to be doing at least every 2 days since my sinus surgery, and I sort of slacked on that and was only doing it maybe once a week. Yes, I'm telling on myself right now. I was doing it about once a week and got a sinus infection, obviously. And I have also been walking around without a protective mask on while walking my dog, and that's against the rules for a zebra, especially if you are around other people and somebody may be carrying a germ that you don't know about, or may have been exposed to someone who had a germ. I don't know. For about 2 days, I thought I had a very bad virus that caused the headaches and the nasal dripping and nausea. No. That is something that a lot of people are dealing with. Hey! I think that's called a knot right there by my nose. Oh, look, snot. It's snot coming out of my nose, y'all. Look at that. Look. Sorry, that's pretty gross. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please accept my apology. I just grossed you out. There's the knot. Knot. It looks like snot, but it's not. Okay, so we gotta laugh through our troubles, y'all. There it is. There is the knot. I'm trying to hold it in the camera and it's not getting there. There's a knot and it's a hideous knot. And it wasn't even tied, guys. Check that one out. Okay, so I'm going to have to redo this knot completely. Might even go with a different color right here because the colors are so different. This is red. And this one is red, excuse me, and this one is gray. Or beige. Okay, so this is going to be put on hold for just a little bit, and I'm going to pretend that I'm just going to pretend that we're live, and I'm going to crochet a little bit for y'all. Maybe, maybe not. That was my stomach rumbling really loud. So I will tell you what I fixed for dinner because I finally had an appetite, and what I wanted to eat was absolutely delicious fried cabbage and squash. Yellow spring squash. That's what it was called, but that it's not spring. So it was that delicious yellow squash and fried cabbage in a big black cast iron skillet. That's what I had for dinner. There was no onions. I had no onions. I almost cried. I was on the phone with my friend whenever I was prepping and feeling like cooking for a change in the last 4 days. So I was like, oh, let's just cut up a good sweet onion in here with this cabbage while we're at it. Not an onion in sight. I always keep them in the bottom of my refrigerator, veggie drawer. Not an onion. Potatoes, yes. Yeah. But no onion, just a head of cabbage and some yellow squash. you know, the zucchini squash that's green. Well, the yellow squash is about the same shape, it's just yellow. And I just fried that right up in my skillet with my cabbage. I let the cabbage cook first in a little bit of L-A-R-D, lard, bacon grease, y'all, and let the cabbage do its thing. I did pour about a cup of water on it so it wouldn't burn and it could simmer really good. So it simmered and simmered, and then I used my little shredder and turned my squash into like a spaghetti, yellow spaghetti squash. It was delicious. Lucky and I shared, because Lucky is just like that. He wants whatever I'm eating. He thinks that that's part of his meal as well. So we did share, and this is getting long and lengthy, but I love my YouTube family, and I just have been feeling pretty yuck, and I am ready to chit-chat with somebody, even though I'm not live. I'm all by myself. I did try to go live. My computer said to me, my laptop said, "I'm sorry, but your computer is too old to interact with YouTube live streaming. So until you upgrade or get a new computer, there will be no live streaming. Sorry, people." Oh, look, I'm at the tail end of this first ball of yarn. So I obviously am not going to get to the end of this and no, we're not really going to play yarn chicken, because I do have some to add to it, but we'll see how far we can get with this before we're done. We're done. So I'm going to undo a little bit of that and do that wonderful join that I like to do. And I will use the yarn that is lighter to start the join. I'm not going to join it with the red. So, and this is the ball that I will join with, because it starts out with this color. So, good grief. Get into the camera, lady. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this laptop camera, but here it is. This is my WIP, W-I-P, and work in progress. It is a throw for my sofa that is this color, and I love it. Yeah. And this little bit of gray looking, beige looking, it's more of a beige, is a it's a good match to my pillows that I that I sewed. These are those pillows that I sewed to match my couch, and this is going with it. I do have green to add into this, or I can just leave it all this color. Give me some comments in the section below. What do you think about that? Should I just stick with this basic Fantasia, or should I add some green into that, or leave it just the way it is? But these are the pillows slips that I made to go with my sofa. I've had this material for a long time, and I finally just said, oh my goodness, I'm making pillow slips for my couch. And I did. That's it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry. And our matching armrest covers that go on the end of each arm of the sofa. So these are the armrests. Yeah, I think Lucky's been sitting on this one. Lucky's asleep. He's ignoring me completely. Okay guys, this is that Yarney Zebra signing off. I still need lots of prayers to get this fever to go away. I have not yet started the antibiotic. It was supposed to be called in for me, and it's 12:09, which means today is now December 31st, and I need the antibiotics to start kicking this junk out of my system, because I do not want to be in the hospital the first week of January. So prayers, please. God bless you. He is going to heal me. He's already gotten rid of the headache, and I am being able to rinse out my sinuses and lose a lot of that junk that's up in here. It's being rinsed out. Yay. Thumbs up. Okay? Thumbs up. I'm going to get off of here. And God bless you, every single one. We're still His favorite. Whether we're sick or not, whether we're a zebra or healthy, we're still His favorite. So keep me in your prayers. And here's a big zebra kiss.